Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of my Kikki study planner. I've never done a study planner before, so I'm really excited for this one to start using it this semester. I found some of the old study inserts available at a Kikki store that I just happened to go into, and they're not available online or anything anymore, but I think they release them every year, so they should be out with some again at some point. But this actual planner is also one that they just had on sale because it's one of the older ones. It's the 2018 Cute planner. I also got my hands on these sticky notes, which were the cute student sticky notes this year. I love the little avocado especially, they're so cute, but these are going to be really handy. So the actual inserts that you get with this planner I have taken out. You've just got your standard calendar, meetings, to do, and then 4 blank tabs as well. The dividers are really cute, but I've still kept them in their little packaging thing here because I'm just going to save these for one day when I don't need a study planner anymore. I've got these to be able to put back into the planner. So this is what the inside cover is looking like. I guess I'll start over here. I love the Kikki large planners for all of the pockets and everything you get. This is the notepad that came with the planner. It's just got a little pink speech bubble, which I think is really cute. And what I love doing with notepads, I've done it in my personal size planner as well, is decorating the first page on the notepad, because then you can leave it in there, and if you need to use the paper you can just pull out the one underneath. So I've got this little laminated die cut of Rory Gilmore, huge Gilmore Girls fan if you didn't know, and I've just got it on a bit of washi tape here. This was a paperclip that I got on Etsy. I can't remember the name of the shop, but it was just a special Gilmore Girls box thing that they did. So that was in there. The paperclip broke, but the laminated die cut I thought was still really cute, so I've just taped that in there. And I've written out a quote: "Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs only to those who prepare for it today." That's by Malcolm X. I just thought that was a really appropriate quote to have in a study planner. And these little pencil stickers, I love them. They're adorable. These are from Coffee Monsters Co., which is another Etsy store. Everything I mentioned today, I'll try and link it down below, but those pencil stickers are my favorite. I just think they're adorable. And then underneath here, I've got this quote card from the Count Your Lucky Stars Kikki Paper Lovers book, which I am obsessed with, and I just thought this was a really good quote to have in here. It says, "The future looks bright," so I love that. In this pocket I just have some stickers. These puffy ones I got from Kmart. I just thought they were really adorable. And then these stars, I'll show you how I use them in a little bit, but they're very handy. This zipper pocket is really nice. I don't have anything in there at the moment though, but it's got that same polka dot lining. This lining, by the way, is kind of like a fabric. Then in this pocket I just have a lot of stickers. This is the sticker sheet that came with the actual student inserts. So you get this sheet, which is really cute, and then this sheet as well. I've already used some of the tabs, as you can see, but you've got a whole lot of different ones if you wanted to change up what the tabs say. And then, like I said, the Coffee Monsters Co. pencils. I've got these ones. These are by Obsessed with Cute, and they are adorable little assignment due stickers. More Coffee Monsters Co. These are Moonlight Paper Co., just little sheets with pencils. Adorkable stickers. More Moonlight Paper Co. More Adorkable. There are these also from Obsessed with Cute that just says Study. And then I have some from the Sticker Alley. These say Study, and then these I've used a lot of in the past. These ones from the Coffee Monsters Co. This sheet, obviously I've used most of it up, but that's what's left. Then I have some Glam Planner. What are these called? Teeny and Bop. She does girls with different hair and skin colors, but these are the little blonde ones that are cute. So these are all, they just look study related or school related to me. This is one of her other girls that she does, Brunette. And I've got a backup of those pencils because I love them so much. Over on this side, I've just put in this sheet of note paper. This is from one of the B5, I think it is, notebooks that they do. I can't remember what this collection is called, but there's just a lot of inspirational quotes and things like that, and I just loved this yellow. I think it looks really cute with the theme of this planner, and I've just put some of those post-it notes on here just so that if I take this planner somewhere, or if I just have it open in front of me and I want to jot something down or put a post-it note somewhere, I just have these handy. Plus they look cute. I just didn't really know what else to put on this sheet of paper, but I really wanted the yellow in there. So then moving into the inserts, there's some information on goal setting, which is adorable. I love how they've gone hard out with decorating these pages. It's so cute. Then there's a bunch of study tips, which I think something like this is really nice just to have, because they're all kind of obvious, but sometimes when you are in the middle of an assignment or something, you forget these things and how important they are. So it's nice to have that in there. And an adorable back page. I love that. So getting into the dividers, this is the monthly view with the rainbow and this quote by Audrey Hepburn: "Nothing is impossible. The word itself says I'm possible." I love Audrey Hepburn, so I love that they've included that. As you can see, my pens do bleed through a little bit. It would depend what type of pens you use, but these pages are quite thin, but I do love how they're all colourful and printed and beautiful, so I don't mind too much. Then getting into monthly spreads, I don't have a whole lot in these yet because I'm not aware of all of my information for my classes yet. These inserts are undated, which I quite like because you can start them whenever, it doesn't matter. And I've got this paperclip, which is from Kikki. It's the Count Your Lucky Stars collection, a little star just holding the extra months together, and that's just so it's easy for me to flip to the current month and then to look at the other months, just pop that off easy. It's got a little crescent moon in there too, they're very cute. So flipping through the months, the washi tape here is from Kmart. It's very pretty, it's like silver foiled. I've just put that there for when the mid-semester break happens so I can see that easily. And that's the rest of the mid-semester break. September, that's October. So then this is November. This is the last month that I filled in. I did put in one for December, but actually my semester ends in November, so I might end up just saving that month for next year or whatever. Then you have a weekly view, which is really nice. It's got roller skates. And this weekly view is amazing. So you've got this quote: "The future depends on what you do today." I love that. And then these are the weekly inserts. I love these layouts of these weekly pages. You've got your days of the week down the side. Saturday and Sunday have a smaller section, and then across the top you just have a whole lot of blank boxes, which is perfect for if you were in school or something. I feel like you could do your different classes, but you could do one for like maybe homework, you know, what your class topic is, what assignments you're working on, what exam prep you're doing. Like you could use it pretty much any way you want, or you could do like a morning, middle of the day, like afternoon, however you want to do it. I think it's a really nice setup. I've just got one for each of my different classes, and then I've got one for assignments that I'm going to be working on, and one for like revision or anything else. You've got due this week, where you can write assignments that are due, priorities, and you've got notes where you can put whatever you want. Again, I've got them paper clipped just so I can easily flip to the current week, but all of these, I'm not going to go through all of them because they're exactly the same. However, you get a lot of them in the inserts, which is good. The months, by the way, you get 18 months worth, which is nice. The weeks, I think you get 52. They do change patterns. The favorite patterns of mine, the ones that I think are really cute, come later. So I've saved them like for next year, but these are just however many I counted out that I needed for this semester. Moving on to the next tab, it is subjects. You've got space to write your teacher, what room it's in, or like where on campus it is, and other, and then a space for notes as well. So I've got my course like titles, like what they're called, and the course number, and then I've got the ones with post-its over them. It's just because I've got my lecturer's contact information or my tutor's contact information. Then these, by the way, you get a whole bunch of them, and they're double-sided, which is awesome. Then you have this page, which is books and readings, and what I'm doing with those little star stickers that I showed you at the beginning, these ones, is I am just putting a star next to the ones that once I've read them. I am a sticker person. I love stickers, and it's also nice to be able to see visually how much I have left to do. Then we have assignments and exams, which is another awesome idea. I love this bright pink as well, it's really pretty. But you've got your subject header at the top, and then you can list all of your assignments or exams that you have to do for that class, and it gives you space for the title, what date it's due, what the weighting is, like what percentage it counts towards your grades, and then you can put your grade once you've completed it as well, which is really nice to keep a record of all of that. And then there's space for notes, so I've been putting in any requirements that I need to keep in mind. Then you have your 4 blank tabs. I think these did have something written on them. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't something that was relevant to me. I study currently through distance learning, like off campus, which is basically the college version of homeschool. So a lot of the things like clubs and activities and stuff don't apply to me for my studies. So each of these tabs instead, I've just done one for each of my classes. So I've just got my class codes on them using those tabs that I showed you before. And I've just put some like scrap paper in here. These are just papers that I had left over from notebooks, but you could just use like any refill paper or like the Kikki notes pages. They give you like a lot of notes pages. They're really, really cute, by the way. I'll show you them in a sec as well, but I just wanted to use like rough paper for these. What I'm going to be doing with each of these sections is just writing rough class notes. I have a notebook for each of my classes as well. I got these at Kmart, they're really cute, and I kind of like make my own study guides essentially, but just for writing like rough class notes as I'm watching lectures or doing readings and like making notes as I read. I'm going to be using these, and I have hole punched them, and just I've slit the sides as well. If you like cut a slit into the hole punch, it just means you can get the paper in and out really easy, because I know I'm not going to want to keep all of these pages in while I'm writing, and it's easy enough to like open and close the rings, but I just feel like this is heaps easier than just being able to pull them out. So I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to show you each of the other dividers. Each of these are just still that same paper. You can fit a lot in here. I feel like I did like a lot of paper, and there's still so much room in this planner. There's a watermelon one, there's an ice cream one, which is really cute, and then the last one is a pretzel, which is adorable. And I'm just going to show you this as well. I made one of these things. I can't remember what you call these. I know it has like a name, but basically what it does is it stops your pages getting caught like in the ring binder thingy, because they can kind of like curl under, which is really, really irritating when you get all of these pages like curled over, so that much of it is like underneath. So what you do is get a piece of card like roughly the size of one of your dividers, or maybe a little bit bigger, hole punch it, but then make the hole punch like longer, so hole punch where you normally would, and then do a couple over as well, and that allows instead of sitting out like that, it allows it to tuck in. So then when your pages sit on top, they're sitting on top of the card rather than getting tucked into that metal. And this has been like a lifesaver for me with these ring binded planners, because that used to really bother me with my personal size planner until I found out that you could do this. I know you can buy these as well, but I found it easy enough to make my own. It doesn't have to look pretty because it's just at the back of my planner, so I just did that out of some card. And then this is the notebook that comes with the planner, which is adorable as well, and you get a pen loop in there too. So now I'm just going to show you the leftover like inserts that I haven't put in here. That's the back of the months pages, and that's the rest of the months in there. As I said, you get 18 months, I believe. Then these are the rest of the weeks pages, so that was the color I ended up on before. And then you get these blue like navy dot ones, and then these pink stripy ones as well, very pretty. Then there are more of those subjects pages. You also get a timetable, which is really nice. It's so pretty. I love this like fluorescent pink. It's so cool. So you've got time to write down the side, and then your days of the week, Monday to Friday. I just haven't used this because since I'm a distance student, a timetable is not applicable to me, but you get quite a few of those as well, which is good if you have different timetables throughout the year. Then there are more of these assessment and exam pages, and more of the books and readings pages. Then you have all of these sheets. There's groups and memberships, so you can say what your group is, when you meet, and any notes about the meeting. There's also these ones for events, so what, when, and where. And then you have all of these notes pages, which are, like I said, really beautiful. The only reason I'm using scrap paper instead of these is just because these are so pretty. I feel like I don't want to waste them on rough notes, so I'm just holding on to them until I figure out what I want to do with them. So that is it for my study planner setup. Let me know if you use a study planner, or if you're as obsessed with Kikki as I am, because I am entirely obsessed. I love them so much. I browse their website all the time. If you're new to my channel, if you don't usually watch my videos, I normally make videos about books. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you like. Some of my Instagram posts are sometimes like Kikki or study stationery related as well as books. As usual, thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you with another video in a couple days. Bye.